Is mine straight?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Good. Cool. Boom. You ready?
Adjustments. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Truckcast, y'all.
All
Running
right.
late, but we in here.
We in here. Yo. What's going on? It's your main man, Humvee.
It's your boy DB.
And this is the Truckcast episode number 54.
54. You know,
54.
Yeah.
Episode number 54 of the Truckcast. And you know what we do? We talk about relationships.
Talk about relationships.
Talk about love.
Talk about love.
I'm not doing that hard.
So many things.
Talk about dating issues.
Dating issues.
And we talk about how to stay together longer than 60 days.
Longer than 60 days.
I mean, because it's a hard job. But guess what? We found two guests in the back that's done it and still going strong.
We got cookies! Never mind.
And we got cookies.
Just want to say that.
Thank you for the cookies. Shout out to the Truckcasters out there showing love.
He steady showing love.
Yeah, man. Every Taco Tuesday, we here.
Christian Tailgates, 5114 Kirby Drive. 5114 Kirby Drive. You can't spell Kirby, that's Kirby. Drive. Kirby Drive, Christian Tailgaters, man. Y'all gotta check us out. Each and every Tuesday, 9 p.m. the Truckcast going live. Humvee, DB.
In a major way. And as you can see, we got guests in the back.
Guests in the back.
We have one half of the Unpopular Opinion Podcast. Miss Brooke.
Yes, hi, I'm Brooke.
What's going on?
A lot.
A lot?
Brooke a lot.
Brooke a lot.
Brooke a lot. She's Brooke a lot. Brooke a lot.
And Brooke's significant other decided to, you know what? I'm finna show you what love is about, Humvee. We jumping on the truck together. I was like, all right, bet. So we got Corey. What's going on, man?
What is the word, y'all? Shout out to Truckcasters, man. Look, this finna be a real lit interview.
Oh,
I can't tell you what's in the cup,
oh.
but it's dark.
Stop.
Tell them what we're drinking. I don't even know.
We'll see
Oh,
what tonight.
I love me some dark, y'all, as y'all can see.
Well, tonight we have done another fine tasting of the cognac, and it comes with you as Landis. Here's what me and C. Mission drink back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Back
that
in the day.
Landis. It's a good cognac.
Yeah.
We are fans of the cognac beverage here at the Truckcast.
Amen,
Yes.
amen.
Yes.
We do.
Right.
Yes, as we see, we are drinking in our naturally styrofoam cups. Is that your cup?
This
You know, today I can't do that.
is my cup. This is
Okay.
my cup. Oh, you put your whole name on?
Yeah, we Truckcast, y'all. We live on Facebook, we live on YouTube, we live on IG simultaneously, all at the same time.
Yeah.
You can find, if you search Truckcast,
Right.
it'll pull up on each one of those social media websites. We live right now. Truckcast.
Hey, shout out to everybody watching us on IG, Instagram, Facebook, what else? YouTube. Hey, who was that? Porsche?
Hey, big head.
Hey, Porsche. What
up,
up?
Byron? What up, Joseph? What up, Jeremy? Erica? H-Time? What up, Warren? Everybody that's watching, man. We
You know what I'm
running
saying?
late.
We running late.
You
Sorry.
talking about your Porsche?
Yeah, who else?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, we running late, y'all. But we
Libra Effects Porsche.
Truckcast is here.
What up?
What's up, big folks? How you doing?
It's going down in a major way. Hey, you know what? Before we get started, go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself, Brooke.
Well, I'm Brooke, being Brooke Davis on Instagram, and I am one half of Our Unpopular Opinion. Me and my best friend have a podcast because we tend to not agree on a lot of major topics, and it makes for great, healthy discussion. So we decided to record our podcast, record ourselves and create a podcast called Our Unpopular Opinion, because we definitely have an unpopular opinion on various topics. So please check us out, because we just released one, and our topic is about women, because we are women, and it's called Lady or Tramp.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Should be interesting, guys. Let us know what you think. And this right here is my
Nigga. Hello.
Hey, that's
How y'all
what's up, man.
doing?
I like
That's what's
that,
up.
man.
Absolutely. My name's Corey. It's good to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, better to be seen and not viewed. Thank you. But no, man, you know, we here today in the truck cast.
Yeah,
You know, it's
right.
just feeling real comfy in here.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I appreciate this drink. Thank you.
I like the fact that y'all invited us here, even though we was already coming here.
See, we Tuesday regulars
Okay.
because of these good old dollar tacos.
Can't go
And if
wrong
y'all
with
know
dollar.
about these tacos, y'all need to come find
Can't
out.
go wrong with dollar tacos,
You
bro.
can't. You
Try-
can't.
you can't
You
go
can
wrong.
get dollar tacos, corn or flour.
Mm.
You
Right.
can't beat that.
You can't. For
You
real.
can't beat
Say
that.
corn or flour.
You got an option for $1. Now,
Definitely.
but
And
no,
we
you
here.
know, we out here in Houston, Texas. Just
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
Got a PSA?
Came to talk to y'all.
You guys got a PSA?
Anything
About
you wanna
anything.
Talk about
PSA.
Mm-hmm.
Stop hating.
Stop hating.
Stop hating, y'all.
Stop hating.
Hating.
You hear that?
I feel
Fellas,
like every time
ladies,
you
stop
hate,
hating.
I feel like every time you hate, that take like 4.5 years off your life.
4.5. Ooh.
4.5.
I was gonna say 3.5, but you said 4.5.
4.5.
God,
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of hating right there.
that's a lot of hating. That's a lot of hating.
Hey, I mean, stop that now. Stop that now.
A lot of hating, man.
Stop that hating. You know what? I think my PSA is ladies, you know, don't be afraid. Or should I say it like that? Don't be afraid.
Just say it how you gonna
Say it how you
it.
feel.
Oh man.
Because when they say you don't know how to say it, just say it. Just tell them.
All right. Damn. You just tell them then. If I front the bill and I ask you to tip, can you tip, please?
Can you tip, please?
I'm a tipper.
Can you tip, please? Now, I would tip, but I had the card on me, and I don't like to add the thing on the
I
card.
feel
That's
you.
just my thing. I like to
feel
pay cash for the tip. I like to give the waitress, the waiter, the tip.
Mm-hmm.
And I leveled up on my tipping game
Mhm.
since my cousin used to be a waiter, and he used to tell me like, "Hey, nigga, like, nah, you know how much I make? Like, you need to
Right.
level up on that." I was like, "Bet, I got you."
See. I'm still working on my tipping game. It's still a thing.
He
'Cause
just started tipping when we got
Right.
together.
You,
Okay.
you sign a contract before you start working there, and they tell you how much you're gonna make. It's right there. It's right there. Like you can't miss it.
Right.
They down there circling it for you. And you know, I feel like I come to pay for the food. Now,
Right.
if the service is above and beyond,
Yeah.
even if I got the card, I'm gonna give you just a couple dollars on that. I feel
Right.
obligated to.
Right. Makes
But
sense.
you know, if it wasn't about nothing,
Mhm.
you get nothing.
Or
Makes
you can
sense.
be petty and tip a penny because that's how much the
Ooh.
service is worth.
A
See,
petty
I'm
penny.
not gonna do that.
Mm.
Even if you were bad, like, I'm a tip. I'm a tipper, but guess what? Sometimes I don't have the cash on me and I use my card. And if I ask, like, can you go ahead and just give me a tip? I mean, I'll give you the money back. Goddamn. I'll
It
give you
was
that $20 back.
It was already $70.
You feel me?
$2-3.
More than that, man.
Baby, that you got if this is a $70 bill, it gotta be more than a $3 tip.
Right, definitely.
About $2-3.
About $10. $10. No, man, you can't tip. You can't tip bad. They say black people know to tip bad.
Wait a
So you can't tip
minute.
bad. You
No.
can't
Now let
tip.
me stop
That's what I
playing
say. You
with
gotta
y'all,
level up on your
man.
tipping. See?
You're about 5, 6.
Shout out to B. He know the tipping scale.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my PSA. DB, you got a PSA?
I don't have a PSA.
No,
My
not
PSA is
PSA.
get fuck bitches get money.
Oh.
That's always a good
MOB
thing.
money.
That's
No.
always a good thing.
MOB money.
Okay, great.
All right, guys, you know what time it is.
Truckcast. Truckcast. You know what time it is? Truckcasters.
Truck fashion time.
Truck fashion time.
Truck fashion time. You guys ready for this?
You guys, we need you guys watch for the
right,
truck
the truck
fashion.
fashion be real, right?
Truck fashions are real.
All right. All right, here we go. Here we
Thank
go.
all the viewers that's continuing watching us. Continue sending us the truck fashions at TRUCK2018 at gmail.com.
That's it.
Continue to send us your truck fashions. We got like about 9 of them. We got about 9 we go read. People keep sending them, keep sending them.
For
keep
real.
sending them, and yeah,
We keep picking them.
we keep picking them.
All right.
Keep on, guys. Thank
Here we
you.
go. Hey, Humvee and DB.
What up?
Let me get my drink for this.
Oh, Lord. And then she says this. I was about to type my name. I'm tripping. I was about to type my name. I'm tripping. LOL. Anyway, here goes. My best friend and I have known each other for over 15 years, and we have never had any issues, especially when it comes to men.
Right.
My best friend found a man, and I couldn't be more happier for her. They were talking for about 2 years before they got married, and of course I was the maid of honor, and we were still inseparable. I was in a committed relationship myself, so we would double date a lot. This one time I was at a party and I took a pic of myself and posted it on social media, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, I got a message, and it was my best friend's husband. He said, "No invite?" I replied, "I didn't know you and your wife, my best friend, wanted to come." He then said, "I'm not talking about us coming, I'm talking about just me. Your best friend knows how I am. You're looking good, so tell me where the party at so I can pull up." I didn't reply back, I just left it there. I'm not sure if I should tell my best friend or not. This is the first time this has ever happened, and I'm scared to even post anything anymore on my page in fear of having to deal with his encounter again. And I don't want to block him because he might say something to my best friend. What should I do? Signed, a concerned friend.
You know, I feel like yo.
Shout out to that bold nigga. Shout out to that.
I'm a girl with
How she don't know that he just wanted to come over and bring a box of chicken?
Well, he did say you looking good.
How he don't know? How don't she know?
You look
Sometimes
good.
you know you looking good. Let me feed you. How she don't know that? You cannot assume that he wants ass.
Yo,
Off top.
Off top.
Bow.
Wow.
what you got, baby? Because your cap is from.
What's up, Brooke? What's up, Brooke? Did I say something wrong?
Uh-oh.
I mean, this
You
is
ain't
my
say
damn
nothing
show.
right.
Whoa.
Thou shall let no nigga come between you and your best friend. Screenshot and just send the message as is.
With computer technology these days,
I like
you
that.
can hit a
How dumb
screenshot.
can you be? You know I talk to my best friend.
Right.
You know you her man. And what kind of hoe you think I am? They got different levels of holding, but you think I'm a home wrecking familiar hoe. That's what you think. That's what you think that I'm willing to ruin my friendship over that. You felt comfortable enough to do that. You out of line. Screenshot and send. And block his ass after you do it.
Hey man, this man want a box of chicken.
Yeah.
Because you basically signed yourself over for that. You set yourself up for that. And then you left the evidence trail. And why would you think I would not say something? Now, I will say this. When a woman is in love with a man, especially if they married, that could be real tricky. So the only thing is, I will say, depending on the type of friend you have, because if she
depending on the friendship,
this gonna really test your friendship.
Right.
He might put a bug in her ear and make it seem like you trying to start stuff in their marriage, and he might tell her to cut you off. This is the thing. You opened up yourself for that. So I feel like if that made you uncomfortable, talk to your friend about it. Like, tell her, you ain't got to be on no messy stuff, but like, listen, hey, I just want to talk to you about this. I'm not really trying to start anything, but your husband sent me this message. I was uncomfortable. I blocked him after I posted this picture. I just want you to know, you do what you want to do with the information. Don't encourage her to be like, oh girl, you need to leave. Don't do all that. Because the worst thing you can tell a woman that's when she's in love with a man is to leave her man.
Why so serious?
Because it is serious.
The man wanted to give her a box of chicken.
That man wanted
Popeye's
to give
church is
her
a
a little
KFC.
bit of dick.
Oh man, you
He
never
didn't
know.
want to give her no box
That's a
of
good
chicken.
friend, Popeyes.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe KFC. Never know.
No, he said your friend know how I am,
Right.
which means
I'm a nice, friendly guy
No.
that might bring over a box of chicken every once in a while.
what kind of friendship is that? Like, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Like, what did she do? She said that she wasn't gonna say nothing, huh?
She posted a picture or something?
She don't know.
she
She posted a picture?
She posted a
She
picture of
posted a
herself
picture.
at a party.
But he liked it.
provoked that man.
He was
He
with it.
messaged her.
He
So
did
out of the
that.
blue, yeah, he
Oh.
hit her up.
Yeah.
You should
Right.
have.
You looking good.
Shouldn't be posting pictures like
Trying
that.
to pull up. You know, with an invitation.
Why he following? But then I guess because
Right, 'cause they friends. Yeah, right.
It probably didn't seem like a big deal.
Right.
But nah, he's doing too much. Like, he's doing entirely too much.
If that's really her homegirl, she gonna say something.
Of course she gonna say something.
Because this my thing.
Your friend, your husband wanted to bring over a box of chicken to my house, and I was like, no.
That's the thing. Why not? Because the thing is, I'm not finna do nothing with my friend, man, when my friend not around.
Exactly.
Of course.
It's not. It's not that type of party. My friend's not finna do nothing with my man when I'm not around. Like we could all be cool together, but anything like
I just think he may want to pull up at the party, man. That's
he ain't. Why he can't pull up at the party with his wife?
She was asleep or something. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
She like to party. Maybe she just got back from the Bahamas. We don't know that.
What kind of mess is that?
Man.
What kind of mess is that?
I don't know.
So, okay.
But I'm not here to judge this man.
Listen, flip the tables. Is it okay for your homeboy to DM your girl if she looking good and invite her to a party?
See, hold on. I got this.
First of all, I trust my homeboys.
And this is
they
the
wouldn't
thing.
do nothing like that.
But exactly.
I'm a real
so
dude,
that's
right?
different.
If me and my homie, if we got these ties or we locked in and we know, bro, like, look, you can come to me with whatever. Let me know how it is.
But it's different for men and women, bro.
It is.
It's different, man.
It is. But if folks hit me, it was like, I'm trying to pull up on you looking good. First thing I'm gonna do, I ain't even gonna respond to Shorty. I'm gonna hit my bro and be like, hey, Shorty tweaking. Like, you need to go see what's up with that.
See, that's what I'm saying. So a guy would do that. Why wouldn't a woman do that? Like, what's so hard? What's so hard about her, like, doing that? That's what I don't understand. Like, why is this even a question? Like, just hit your homegirl up and like, yo, your husband trying to bring up a box of chicken.
I guess because
when I'm not trying to mess with that right now.
If you want if
they're
you
married.
See, yeah.
You don't want to get in between that.
They're married, and a lot of times, like with women, a woman will flip on you. She'll make it seem like you made it up or you read too much into it, or he'll reverse that. If he real slick, he'll be like, I didn't mean that. I was just playing with her, and she trying to come in between us, and it's us against the world and stuff like that. And now you done lost your friend. So you really got to know your friend, and y'all really have to have that'll test y'all bond.
Definitely.
I'm saying this because this is something I've experienced with my friends, and we all still cool as a result, because at the end of the day, regardless of what happens or what their decision is, you got to be supportive as a friend, and you just got to let them know. Don't not tell them, because she gonna look at you funny if she find out and you ain't said nothing. Let's say she know how he is, so if she know how he is, more than likely she going through his phone, and if she see that he sent that to you and you ain't never said nothing to her about it, she gonna think that you was with it. So you gotta.
So you gotta say something.
You gotta say.
She gotta say something.
But that sound like a whole bunch of bullshit, don't it?
Yep. Some shit that a man ain't ever go through.
You gotta say something, but don't put no pressure on it.
I'm gonna say, partner, a girl trying to come over here and bring me a box of chicken.
Hey,
and I don't eat chicken
what's
right
coming with that box of chicken.
No.
So I think you need to pull on up.
She bring you a box of chicken. She bring you some fresh fried fish.
Right. Ooh, wait, no.
How you like your eggs?
Fresh.
Fried and fertilized.
Shout out to what's the name of that?
I don't know.
Dang, Turquoise Records or something. Smash it and bang it.
Smash it.
So you know what? I think that I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. I agree with what everybody's saying, but like, damn, I'm still like kind of like on the fence, because like it's a marriage now. A friendship and a marriage. That's like.
The friendship will go before the marriage will go. That's why I say you really got to know your bond with your friend, like at the end of the day. And for one, that's embarrassing to her. So even the fact that he did that with you, I would be so upset with him. The fact, why would you even put me in this position?
Right.
Because now I have to tell her, and this is gonna hurt me to tell her, because I don't want. We ain't never had these type of issues in our relationship. Why would you do this to us?
Yeah.
So selfish.
Yeah.
That's entirely. That's very selfish.
He's extremely selfish.
All I know, I got one married
for not trying to spread the box of chicken.
One married couple homies, and
right.
if Jazz, if you looking,
shout out to Jazz.
I got your back, Jazz.
Off top.
I'm just saying.
Gonna call his name.
I'm gonna hit your line.
That sounds like I would do the same thing. I would
hit your partner, right?
Right.
But it's tricky for a woman. It's more tricky for a woman. A woman gonna be like,
I think that's what it is.
Oh, you trying to knock me and my husband bond? You know how women are like.
Right.
Little do she know her husband don't even got this bond, and she think they got it.
You feel me?
If you in her DM, then
right.
whatever you talking about ain't even valid
at all, man.
At all. Like,
hey, shout out to concerned friend, man. I appreciate that.
Concerned friend, do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
You would want someone to do that for you.
Definitely.
If your nigga was out here hitting shit and you ain't know, You will want to know. No, I need the cup. You will want to know.
Get that man a cup alone.
Right, that's a part of that tie. That's part of the It's for the whole thing.
Tell.
He got the Truckcast.
Now don't be a
protection.
snitch, but come on now.
I mean, God damn, you gotta say something.
You gotta say something.
You gotta say something. You really
Just
gotta.
just give them the information. Don't do no encouraging.
That's it.
I like how you put that.
Shout out to
You do what
Concern
you
Frank.
wanna do.
Thank you for sending us that truck fest.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you guys keep sending us those truck fests,
Shout out to
Truckcast.
Like, share the show, guys.
Definitely, Truckcast.
Share the show. We on IG, we on
@gmail.com.
Facebook, we on YouTube.
That's it. Hey, go ahead and ask them. You know how you do the how long they been together? What's they sign and stuff? You know how you do
Let me
that.
do my shit. so y'all like y'all been together like that. Tell me how this love union, as I like to call them, this love union. Cause this ain't a situationship or nothing, right?
Hell no.
Okay, no, it's not a situationship.
Not a situationship.
So they are not situationship nurse
Right.
At all.
at all. They're in a relationship.
That is a word.
Yeah,
From
Truckcast from mine.
Truckcast.
Webster gonna add it next
Yeah,
year.
I went on a couple of bites,
We're on a couple
dates.
bites.
You know,
Okay.
a couple of bites where you took it to Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
No.
No. No, wait, took it happy hour.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we did a couple of
Happy hours.
burger joint,
Shit.
clean burger. you know.
Okay.
Green burgers.
Good.
Hey, that's in a while.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
true.
I had
Yeah,
it.
it
Went
is.
to BB.
With the BBs, okay,
BBs?
BBs up top. That's a
BB's
nice
was our
spot.
first date.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was so okay. All right, let me paint the picture for y'all. So the question was, how do we meet and
Yeah.
everything? How was that?
Yeah.
All right,
It's
y'all.
an interesting story.
Tell us how y'all meet.
I want to hear it in your
Very.
words.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
So hold on, wait.
Tune in, niggas.
Hold on, you need some more?
It's coming now.
That
Low
truth
key-
serum.
Right. Okay, so this is how it went. Now I'm gonna keep holding it.
I was on Metro and
Right. Just so happened to look outside. But no, so I don't know if y'all know about this spot. It's called like First Mondays or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not from
every
Houston.
like
so
they have the jazz and
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
the
Where's
live
that at?
band
I was just
over
gonna
there
say
by
I'm not from
Skulls, like
Houston,
by
so I do not know
Phil and
where
Derek.
it's at.
It's
By Phil and Derek.
downtown.
By Phil and Derek.
It's at Skulls.
No.
Yeah, it's at Old Skulls,
not at Skulls
but it's
no more.
upstairs.
No, don't you talking about
But
that?
it's not up there no more?
No,
No, it
it's
was like a whole-
Now it's at Empire Lounge.
Okay.
But this was like during. Oh, baby, you supposed to be telling me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're doing that H-Town thing. You know how it is. Oh, it's over here. So like,
Yeah,
okay.
baby, we do.
Hey, look at
All
that.
lovey-dovey and shit.
All right. So back to the story. So what had happened was
Hater.
so I'm a musician. I play drums.
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So the only reason why I went to this particular venue
I was gonna say
was
something
because
inappropriate.
the homies was playing. So
Okay.
I went in support of the homies.
Makes sense.
So as I'm, politicking with the homies,
Yeah.
a couple of young ladies walked past, but it's this one young lady in particular. She had on this this beautiful romper, and
Romper?
it just
What is that?
it just caught my attention. I
Keep
don't know
on,
if y'all
keep
ever just
on,
been
keep on.
minding y'all
Go ahead.
business
Okay.
and something just catch your attention and
Of
you
course.
began to break your neck. That was me.
Like
Yeah.
this cookie.
But let me tell y'all what had happened though. This young lady walks past and she speaks, but she speaks to another musician. Another drum.
Right.
Now, me being a player, cool, calm, and collected cat as I am, I don't trip. But I have followed her on Instagram because of another musician putting up a post, and if I'm not mistaken, the post was something about she likes, men that use their hands, and you got mechanics, you got musicians, you got carpenters, you got people that do such and such with their hands.
watch
She pretty
cars.
much wanted a nigga with calluses on their hands. She wanted a real man. This one just so happened to post on there that she like drums. So come on now, y'all know 2 + 2 =
Drummers
4.
beat shit up. Yeah.
Hello. I go ahead and hit that follow, like, subscribe on the IG. Bam. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
But back to when the first met, she said something, spoke to somebody else, and then walked on in. Now I'm like, damn, I know this girl, but she fine, y'all. Like, damn, I gotta go say something. So,
Yeah.
long story short, in the lounge, in the club, I'm getting ready to leave, but I'm like, bro, I can't leave without seeing what's up to Shorty. Now, this is what y'all should do.
Okay.
Well, this is what I did.
Right.
And results may vary. But this is what I did.
Results may vary.
I hit in the DM. I said, hey, love, I'm here at this venue. And, I could have just sworn that you walked past me. And if that was the case, if you here, I want to just come say hi to you. Because, if I see you on the ground, if I see you in person, I'm going to come speak. I'm not
Makes
that
sense.
type of guy. Like, I'm going to come, what's up with you? Like, I just follow, boom, boom, keep it pushing.
Right.
Now, you got to be ready for rejection. Because, you got women out there like, hell no, your goof ass. Don't come over here saying
Boy, get your goof ass.
Yeah. And all
That's
that.
all
And if you from where I'm from,
Yeah.
being called a goofy is like
Disrespect.
the worst thing ever. Like, that's the
Tell them where you
lowest of
from.
the Lord. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
South Side, born and raised. Just what it is. But instead of her hitting me with the nah, you can take your ass home, she said, no, you can come over and speak. So I came over, spoke, had a small conversation, and then I left.
He didn't ask me my number.
Didn't even ask for Shorty number.
That's what's up.
I tweaked that night, but
You wound up getting it.
in the long run, as you see, wound up getting it. So what had happened was, through social media,
And my mama.
and Paulette.
How did
Your
he
mama?
I forgot
my
about
get the
that.
mom?
My mom is a singer.
Okay.
My mom was a singer, and she was putting together a band. Well,
And I just so happened to sign up
I was helping to put together the band, and I
for
enlisted
this
this
goof ass band.
baby.
I'm sorry.
I was in.
That was the Brown, y'all. I'm sorry.
I hit this guy up that
Get that nigga
we
smoke.
both knew. And I was like, hey, I need, I'm looking for a band for my mom. He was like, okay, I got some people. And he met my mom before he before he actually met me.
Wow.
I met her mama like 3-4 times before I actually met her, which was the craziest thing ever.
Wow.
I met the lady
She
at
used to
the
tell him to
church.
keep in touch.
Okay.
She did. Went to our house and everything. She wasn't there, which damn, I wish she would have been there.
I'm glad I wasn't though,
Why?
because it wouldn't have went the same way.
Yeah, it was some
Okay,
issues,
okay.
but that we ain't gonna speak about.
Okay.
However,
Right.
her mama was like, make sure you keep in touch.
He kept in touch.
Well, little does she know. Went here and did what she asked. But now let me tell y'all. Let me be honest, y'all.
Go ahead.
Brooke is 27. I'm 23. I'm a musician, and as most women have, they have what you call standards. There's a certain checklist, if you will, that must be accounted for first before you even get much or far anywhere.
Definitely.
You got to be such and such a height. Your hands can't be small. You can't have
my
small
God.
hands.
Yeah, that was my deal.
She do not like small
hands and young men
at all. But however, I have to show her that just because you are older gentleman, that don't mean shit. I know a lot of old goofies that just
Old goofies.
like it's
And
all
I was
about
just jamming the Leah
mental.
last night.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Age
hilarious.
ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's R. Kelly. If you don't stop saying
Yeah.
that shit on our show, you don't
Look,
support
I'm from
pedophiles.
Southside.
Shit still
Lock
jamming.
Kel's goof ass up if he been doing that shit, but I
Baby, we gonna stay on top.
we gonna stay on top.
Okay.
Let's stay on
So,
top.
We gonna stay
so
on top.
y'all didn't met through Paulette through you being,
Shout out to
being
Paulette.
Shout out.
Shout out to Paulette. Through you being genuine at the club, stuff like that.
So we talked for a little bit, and then I didn't know how old he was, but I assumed he was either my age or older.
The way he carried
The way he
himself.
carried himself, he's so mature,
Right.
and that was like my cardinal rule. I was like, I had been praying, and I was like, God, I just want this type of person, and I just assumed he was gonna send me somebody older. 'Cause I had always dated people that was older than me, and in fact, when my friends met him, they was like, so what, you like 35? They just assumed that he was older. And when he told, something just told me to ask him. So by the way, like, how old are you? And he told me. I was like, yeah, what? I said, oh, we can't talk no more.
What?
Come
You
on.
did damn.
Now, this was the part that
You got shout out to
separated.
Big
You
Head.
cold, bro.
This is the
You
part
ain't
that separates the men from the boys.
Okay.
Now, really, that's a shutdown right then and there.
Definitely.
Honestly, like, we can't even conversate. But let's look at the conversation. What are we talking about?
Right.
What exactly are we conversating? Conversating.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Conversing.
but no, they just added the other word.
Shout out to Cardi B for making that happen.
I know you hate that. But
Conversate.
It's in Webster. Okay.
Conversation.
Webster Dictionary. We can't argue.
It's really
with
converse.
Webster,
But it's converse.
But bottom line is.
So what was the conversation about?
Well, we was talking about life. We were talking about real things. We were talking about reality.
4 hours the first night.
4 hours.
FaceTime.
We was on FaceTime.
Y'all was caking?
Caking.
4 hours. Now let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Me personally, I hate being on the phone.
Twink is a cupcake.
I'd rather you text me,
Mm-hmm.
let me know what it is.
Right.
If it ain't like no business or something important, like mama sick or Corey, you need to come pick this check up.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I ain't really trying to be on the phone.
You ain't no phone person at all.
I'm not,
So you on the phone with her for like how many hours, bro?
4 the first
4
night.
hours?
Wasn't even counting them though.
Did he keep you intrigued, Brooke?
Y'all was just talking about life.
It was
that
crazy
shit go by
because it was
quick.
just like,
that shit go.
I looked at the time and it didn't even feel like that long. And I was like, man, I need to go to sleep. I got to go to work.
Right.
And then the next night we was on the phone for 6 hours. But like I didn't, and when I realized how old he was, because this is how he hit me. Like one day randomly, he was just like, "What you like to eat?" And that was like the sweetest thing I ever heard.
Aww.
Fellas,
how was that sweet? Because he asked you what
women
you like
like
to
to
eat.
eat
all, I
just
like
as
to
much
eat.
as men.
What you mean?
Of course they do.
He
Yeah.
just like you randomly hit a girl and be
I'm
like,
seeing some
"What you
neck
like
bones.
to eat?" And I was like.
40-weight gravy?
Oh my God! I was seeing some
I know you hungry.
Hell
I'm seeing some
nah.
Right.
You stupid.
I'm seeing some
He was
turkey
just-
necks.
He was like, "What you like to eat?" And I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Cause I've been making plans." I said, "Plans? I like plans. I like plans."
Yeah, he planning.
Yeah, you know.
So then,
That shit I don't.
so then he was like, "Yeah, so that he was already planning like a date before he even asked me out." So I was like,
Definitely.
"No, I can't talk to you because you're just too young and you a drummer.
But y'all
You
on
got all
6.
the odds against you." And I remember I was talking to my best friend, shout out to Big Head, and I was telling her, she was like, "You stupid." She was like, "You gonna let that come in between you dating the man that you really like you
Really playing yourself.
you really gonna let that be a barrier?" She was
Wait,
like,
wait, say that one more time. She actually liked me. Y'all.
I did. I
She
found
liked
myself liking him, and I was like, I'm not
Right.
supposed to like you.
What you mean you're not supposed to like him?
Because like my car.
You can't tell your feelings how to feel.
Exactly right, but in my mind.
No, Felix, you wrong. Not gonna feel like this. Change, motherfucker. You can't do that. Shit don't happen.
Yeah, my heart was battling with my mind, right?
Yeah,
So like
that
in my
intuition.
mind, the image was this man has to be older than me. He got to be older than me,
Right.
and that was just what I always.
That's what
thought.
happens.
I always
When you
thought
let your
I
feelings
never,
go
I
to your
had
head.
never dated somebody younger than me, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw that out the window. I'm gonna just take a chance, and boom, like this is amazeballs. Like
It's amazeballs.
I really wish I would have gave him a chance sooner.
That's what's up. That.
So you was like chasing for a while?
Well, see, honestly, what happened was we had met,
He a consistent cat. He
and
ain't
then
Ain't nothing like that.
That boy
honestly,
stayed in that back pocket.
honestly though,
just
to
a
be
peeping.
honest with y'all though, bros, it went a whole year.
Mm.
I had seen her. We started talking a little
Bro
bit,
got here playing hard to get.
and then it went a year.
And she
But
like
let me say this though, I wasn't y'all crazy.
Y'all do not own the rights.
I can feel
Right, before they cut this podcast off.
Even though she had
Sorry.
Dog.
You know
But
we
I'm-
older.
all right.
We older. Sorry.
A whole 365 days went past.
Damn, bro.
And it was like, but I wasn't really chasing him like that. To be honest with y'all.
He was just consistent. He was
I was
watching all
just
my stories and liking all
trying
my
to see,
pictures.
you know, I was.
He was doing what?
He was watching all my stories and liking all my pictures.
Look, you test drive.
she
a
with
car
a
before
nigga?
You buy it, right? Everybody in here test drive. You test drove this for you got it, huh?
Definitely.
Oh, absolutely. So, you know, a whole year had went past, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, let me stop playing, like, cause it was really on me. I'm like, let me stop playing. You know, we need to see what's up with Shorty, and I am so glad I made that inquiry because to this day, to this day,
Mm.
you so special.
Got some questions?
But
Oh.
cookies is
And them cookies good too, dog.
Oh.
I'll tell you, cookies is good.
I'm gonna take that bite before we start.
But consistency is key, y'all. Consistency is key. Consistency is
for some women.
Well,
Like, what else she gonna do?
Some women say they want you because they don't want you to be. Like, boy, get your ugly ass home.
Right.
I don't like you.
Man, look.
That was another thing.
If she don't like you, she don't want you to be consistent.
Hold on. What
Right.
you said about ugly? Okay, listen. I was happy he was cute.
What?
Yeah, because like looks are not like a thing for me.
Mhm.
So like it was so funny. I was like, God, just at least like.
So you with that ugly nigga?
Yeah, I have. I was like, listen, but you don't tell them that. And like I was like, I
Ugly
said,
niggas, we
God,
got a chance, uglies.
I was like, God, just at least send somebody I'm attracted to. You said what?
He telling all the other niggas out there we got a chance.
Nigga, raise your hands, nigga. You got chances out here, nigga. We gotta keep pushing forward.
Yo.
I know I'm ugly. I ain't got a problem with it. Hey, if you can't accept the ugly, somebody gotta accept it. So I might as well take it for
You know,
myself.
personality is more important. Like he's cute as a byproduct. But like if I didn't fuck with his personality or if I thought he was stupid, which is like a really big deal.
If she thought I had the real mentality of a 23-year-old,
Right,
she,
right. She
Yeah,
probably won't fuck
I was.
with you, right.
That's what I was
Right,
afraid
right,
of.
right.
'Cause
I'd have
in my
talked
mind, you was
Definitely,
20, when they
definitely.
23, sometimes you like, okay, he really 20 or 21. Like,
Right,
I didn't want to
right.
be going through that. But he was so like I forget all the time. In fact, like I'm the child in the relationship.
Okay, what's your? You don't like to do signs. What's your sign?
Uh-oh.
Him or me?
ladies first.
Ladies first.
I am an Aries.
And I
It's
myself.
almost our season.
So that's really like y'all compatible, right?
Oh,
Well, I'm a Taurus. I don't know
That's bull,
how
right?
you know.
Bull.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
bull.
Taurus is bull, and the Aries is definitely.
That's the
I know
wind,
some-
right?
I
Or
know,
something like
no,
that?
that's the Earth.
No, it's
Oh,
the
it's the
Earth.
Earth.
That's
Okay.
the Earth. I know some good Aries Taurus couples. You know, it definitely can work.
Now you know
Okay.
I know y'all have heard the saying that y'all should. Your mama's always said that y'all should. Well, she might not have said it, but I know y'all have heard the saying. You know, you should date
Yeah,
somebody
sometimes.
that's like your mama. You know, or something like that, right? My mama's a goddamn Aries,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's weird. And
So you want to marry somebody like your mama, right? Is that what they always say?
Don't they always
that's
say that?
they say
Yeah,
I've
or
heard
marry
that.
somebody- or marry
Marry somebody like your mama, or something.
Well,
like
well,
that.
'cause you
Shit,
know,
I
you
want a
re-
man
you-
my
you
talk
re-
shit like my mama.
you
Yeah, wow.
respect
Do I really remind
you
you of your
respect
mom,
your
babe?
mother
No.
because you respect your mother. That's why they say that.
Yeah.
Do I have some of her tendencies?
You have Aries qualities.
What are their qualities?
That headstrong shit, that
Mhm.
independency, the need to be right, to need to be right.
That's every woman.
First of all,
Someone.
I died to my ego. Okay, I don't have to be right.
Every woman is
Not all the
always
time.
right.
Right.
in
Not
my
all the
opinion.
time. Not all the time. But a vast majority of the time, that needs to be a right,
Definitely.
But I mean, the loving, the caring, the understanding that comes with Aries women.
No, Taurus, that can be
Aries women
bullheaded,
is
brother.
shit. Huh?
Taurus are some bullheaded motherfuckers.
Yeah, it can be,
I
But
thought
for
you'd
the
be
most
great.
part, we chill though.
You think he
I do
bullheaded?
let you be great. He just has his own way of doing things. Like, if
Makes
really,
sense.
if before you try to critique his perspective of what he's getting ready to do, understand and see where it's going first. That's his big thing.
Man.
Like if you just
If
see,
women can do that.
Don't
that's what
jump the
I'm talking
gun,
about.
y'all.
don't jump the gun.
Well, she's
like,
an Aries. They understanding.
like you gotta be patient and
And what
see
did
where
she
he
say about
going.
understanding?
You gotta.
Oh,
kinda
that's
be,
what's the
it's
question
really
I'm
just
asking.
like a patient, just like see where it's going before you like critique. Cause like the worst thing that you can do to a Taurus is give them like unsolicited advice. Cause they already got a plan in their
I
head.
don't give a damn
He don't. They're not.
about
Now,
what you
if
gotta
he
say
asks-
What?
If he asks,
towards what I got going on.
yeah, if he asks, that might be something different. But even then, it has to be straight facts. And he's not gonna do something like in a conventional way that everybody else wants him to do it.
Right.
He gonna finesse and find his own way.
Keyword finesse.
To do,
Keyword was finesse.
to do what he wants to do in his way, and it's gonna work out for him.
No shit. I'm glad you said finesse.
Yes,
Cause that was
I know that. I know.
Y'all just- y'all so complimenting of each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to be in the back of the truck and
He got cancers.
damn. Well, I don't.
somebody out there for everybody.
Somebody
man.
out there
Just-
for everybody.
Just be patient.
Right,
just
right.
My cancer,
Be patient
she
and persistent.
getting along like that cancer. She a cancer. It's a shell. I gotta break into. Like she was telling me earlier, I gotta get a fucking hacksaw and
You
break
gotta
into
be
that
ahead.
shell.
It's really not that hard. You just gotta be consistent with your action. And great surprises are key. Cancer's like good surprises. Good surprises and quality time.
Quality.
Yeah, my cousin the cancer. That nigga loves surprises.
Quality. Sorry.
Any little
We don't
surprise.
answer that
Thank you.
song.
Thank you.
All right.
Can I get some
Questions.
more liquor, y'all?
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
absolutely, bro.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna dab.
All right, so how long have you guys been together?
7 months.
Okay, so 7 months. Y'all reached that the representatives are gone.
So 60 days is out of here.
60 days been gone.
60 days. The representatives are gone.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, this is who I am.
Right.
But you know, he's pretty much the same person. Like, you know. Like,
Simple, y'all. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid.
He's pretty much the same person.
Right.
What about you?
Who, me? I mean,
she's the same. She is. She's the same.
Mm-hmm.
She's the same. And it's like, you know, I try to break the shell quick and fast because me personally, I like to know what I'm getting into. Right?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I want to know because if I have these thoughts of longevity, I need to test and make sure up front.
See?
You know what I'm saying? That this is for the long haul.
This coming from a man who say he gonna get a woman, but before they get married, they want a 5-year engagement.
Why everybody know that?
5 goddamn years, bruh.
You said on like every Truckcast when you said on ours.
Now let me say something. Let me say something to that. Now, as far as 5 years,
boy, Jesus will.
To each
his own. Okay.
You think a woman can wait for you 5 years in an engagement, bro?
If he can.
His woman's still in high school.
Come on, chill out.
You are out of line.
So how long an engagement should be? How long an engagement should be,
Out
bro?
of line. Matter of fact, get out of.
Yeah, get out the truck.
I mean, she has to be young in order to put up with that.
Right.
She got that kind of time. You dating a woman
A 5-year engagement, bro. That's a long time. Man.
Well, see, this is how I feel on marriage.
Unless she been married before.
Well, that's just like us dating for 5 years.
Yeah, but see, I want to be mentally married to you first. Before we sign these papers.
Explain that.
Okay, so a lot of people get married and don't know what the fuck they're getting into.
Well, I mean,
like
a 4-hour conversation and a 6-hour conversation. You guys are mentally
connected. Somehow.
Yeah, mentally connected.
But that doesn't always mean true because I talk to girls on the phone for like 27 minutes and I feel we were mentally connected.
But for 4 hours from a nigga that don't like to be on the phone.
I didn't say 27 minutes.
That's a long ass time, bro.
You get your check on the first or the third.
You are stupid.
And she is hilarious, y'all. That's another reason why I love her. Man.
Hold on, but guess what?
Do y'all
know each other's favorite color?
Yeah.
But let her whisper her.
That's the one.
What? Really? Is that really?
Baby, what's my favorite color?
I don't know, blue.
Now, what kind?
I think every man's favorite color is blue.
Is it all shades of blue or is it blue?
It's like a royal, like an indigo.
Motherfucking niggas. That's what I'm talking about right here.
Wow,
That's a
Y'all like oranges? Y'all like oranges?
I like oranges.
Yeah.
Well, that's hers right there. Good orange.
Aww.
Tangerine, all of that.
This reminds me of a song.
Pick a key.
So many.
Bro, why must you be yourself?
All right, here we go.
Don't worry about bro. I'm gonna edit all that shit out.
So right.
Hell no. Man, that's hilarious.
Listen, there are two people in a relationship, right?
Me and him.
Right.
Me and Mia.
So it's y'all gift the world, right? If he wrong, do you still got his back?
Of course.
Okay.
Likewise.
Two people in a relationship or working towards a relationship, so you guys are already in one. All right. Whose responsibility is it not to waste one another's time? And that's probably like a question you guys definitely can answer, but you know, maybe sooner I should ask you guys. Whose responsibility is it not to waste each other's time? Meaning, you guys go on a date and somebody knows, like, hey, this nigga wasting my time or she's wasting my time. Let me go ahead and tell them.
Speak up. Let me know.
Right.
It's both of our responsibility. But one of the beautiful things about us is like nothing was forced. Like everything happened with us organic. Neither one of us was really like.
What do you mean by organic? Like what makes it organic? Because like I see him pursuing you. So like you think because he pursued you, that's organic?
Not really, because men pursue women all the time.
Right. And get shut the fuck down.
All the time.
All the time.
Like look at Steve Urkel. He didn't get her till he went to get that nigga Stephon.
Till he turned Steph on. Goddamn
And
time
then
machine.
Sometimes you gotta
But she
elevate,
still
like-
went with Steve in the end, though. If
Still ended up with Steve
If
Burke.
you watch, yeah.
She did?
Yeah, she did.
They had to go to big titties though.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
but she died.
No, in real life, but we talking
Oh
about
my
the show.
God, Brooke.
God damn it.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Family matters.
But
Answer the question. Whose responsibility is it?
It
Not
was-
to waste each other's time.
Both of them?
It's on
It's
both
both.
parties.
It's both
but
parties,
like I
okay.
said,
Both
everything
of
with us
Everybody
was
saying both.
really
everybody saying
organic. Like we both, neither one of us was really looking for a relationship, but we both felt the connection, and we both knew that, you know, neither one of us wanted to be with anybody else. And he made it very clear. One thing you have to make clear, especially with the dating thing, because when
Right.
you date, you can really date multiple people, right?
Mhm.
He made it very clear. Listen, I'm interested in you, and I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm working towards being
Whoa.
with. He decreed and declared.
Okay,
And I
but,
said
okay,
my
but
damn name,
how long within y'all courting? Sorry,
I'm about to say coping.
courting, the dating process that he coming through with that.
It was really like within the first month. Like he made it very clear. Like
Okay.
he wasn't with the shit.
Okay. Okay, now I've had women that has said that that's too fast. You don't know within a month that.
Well, really and truly, it's
Depends
there's,
on the woman, right?
there's no faster, no slow. It's really about y'all connection, y'all chemistry. If we really like waited on time and like what's the appropriate time, like people focus too much on that. What do you feel right now in this moment?
It's
Man,
people
what
that
does your
been
gut
talking
tell
for
you?
like 30 years and still ain't
They
did
still
shit.
talking.
These
People
some
talk
two
for 6
talking
months.
motherfuckers.
They
Right.
just talking, trying to see
Right.
where it goes. Like, no, either you know what you want, you don't pull up somewhere and you stay at the menu for 30 minutes. Like,
Right.
you know, either you know what you got to taste for or you don't.
Right.
My thing was this.
Neck bones.
Man, neck bone, bro.
neck bone.
Neck, bro. Neck
You need neck
bones.
bone,
Oh
man.
my
Ain't
God.
no wrong with neck bones.
Ain't a god, man.
Or these
Neck bones,
cookies.
that'll make it break the function.
40-way gravy.
But my thing was this, show y'all. I wanted to talk to somebody and be with somebody that was as crazy about me that I am about them.
That's
Makes
real.
sense, man. That's
real.
And that was
all,
very
you know.
no seriously, that was very important to me because
Right.
don't get me wrong, you know, she's a serial dater. So she's a dater where she'll talk to you folks ass,
Why
buddy ass up there, his goof ass around the corner.
Hey, goof ass nigga.
But she gonna make that decision. Me on the other hand, if I see something I like, I'm gonna want to tap into it to see what's up.
Right.
You know, I feel like a lot of dating or a lot of, you know, partners, it's a lot to keep up with that. It's not impossible, but it's a lot.
Right. So, serial dating serial dating has its pros and its cons.
It has its pros and
It's
its
a
cons.
Absolutely.
process of elimination.
It's
Right.
a
The process of elimination.
I
Definitely.
couldn't agree with you more.
Definitely.
Who don't like multiple appetizers before you get your dessert?
I know she does.
Or if you get full off of that one appetizer, then you like, fuck the entree, dessert, I'ma just stick
I
with
stand with this and
appetizer.
I ain't want nothing else.
Right. Chris Tailgate got some good appetizers.
But them voodoo egg rolls is a hell of an
I'm thinking
appetizer.
about food.
But man, no, it's just honestly just about being like, you know, don't ignore the signs. Are y'all compatible? Like, you know how y'all be on the phone, it's just that long ass awkward silence, but don't
Are
nobody
you fake
know what
laughing?
to say.
I don't have a problem being on my girl on the phone. It's awkward silence if she's doing something. Like, I think that's kind of like.
Yeah, if you're doing something, absolutely.
Like,
Some
That's
women
kinda-
take awkward silence as like, oh no, you're not the one.
Well, it depends on like what are y'all talking about. You know, like it's you.
Well, man, I feel like after you've been in a relationship with somebody for a while, like you're not gonna always things to talk about, you know. But you may be on the phone and just be, you know, somewhere holding it, but they're like, okay, I'm gonna
Why
do
y'all
something.
not spending quality time together?
Cause shit, motherfucker may stay. Nigga, we in Houston. A nigga may live in Jerusalem and you live in the city.
Now let me explain.
I'm
to
not
y'all.
driving to Jerusalem every day unless I got Jerusalem gas money. You feel
Hey,
me?
I feel that.
Shit.
Cause my mama stay in Jerusalem.
I am
I
in the
love
truck.
my mama to death. Mama, you know you straight.
I am in the truck.
About 45
You live
minutes away.
anywhere outside the Beltway, 5 miles outside the Beltway, Jerusalem.
But I'm just saying, like, okay,
Right.
I get like not being on the phone every day because that can be taxing, and sometimes like if you know you be in a relationship with a person, you learn their routine. So I know
Right.
I know you went to work. I know where you ate for lunch because you only eat the same 3 places. You know, I know your coworker get on your nerves and stuff like that. So the conversation can be redundant. But that's why quality time is important, because you create memories and experiences.
Definitely.
And you have new
and you get to learn the person.
You get to
learn their quirks.
Let me tell
and
y'all.
that's his love language.
Yeah.
What's his love language?
Quality time.
What's your love language?
Receiving
She
gifts.
like gifts, and I like giving gifts. So it just so had
I'm
happened.
wearing my gifts.
It
I'm wearing
just so
them.
had
With
happened.
some neck bones.
It just so.
You should have named the show.
It just so had happened that it's
But I also give gifts.
two-way street.
I give gifts.
Okay.
This is one of her gifts. Yeah.
That's what's that's what I'm talking
representing the
about.
baby.
I'm wearing my gifts. I'm wearing
That's
my
what I'm
gifts.
talking
But let me
about.
explain
I
to
mean,
y'all
my
how
gift.
she was a real one though. So she told y'all that I was making plans, of
Yeah,
course,
she's
which I
fine.
was.
Nah, your hands.
Now I'm gonna be 100%. You know, can we be honest on the truck? On
Yeah,
the truck
let's
cast?
be honest.
Definitely.
Yes, be honest.
100%.
Definitely.
I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. A nigga didn't get paid to the next week, and I was making plans, and I told her, "Yo, let's go ahead and do XYZ on this day because on this day the funds are available, and then we good."
A woman like that. That's being real.
Yeah, but
But
it
let
was
me
like
tell
a
you
week
about
or so before
her.
I could
I'm
actually
quick to
see
say that.
him.
She hit me and was like, "Why do I have to wait that long to see you?" Threw me off, y'all. Threw me the fuck off.
You want a picnic walk?
Threw me off. She was like,
That's a woman that want to see you, bro.
She said, "I'll come pull up on you right now.
That's a woman that want to see you, bro. That's real.
Send the location.
Where'd it
Make
go,
sure
bro?
you let me know when you get here. I'll be to the front door.
Your
with you.
location, and
Bam.
I'll bring some lotion. Sorry.
She brought daiquiris, y'all.
What?
She brought
Shout out to Brooke.
daiquiris.
Why didn't you get on the bended knee?
It's coming, man.
Whoa.
It's not a rush
Hey,
because
we
it's
make
coming.
love connections here on the truck.
That's all we fucking do. We great. We make love connections.
It's amazing, y'all.
Dude.
We the fucking great.
It's
motherfucker
coming
of our
like a
time.
mixtape, goddamn. It's on the way.
You silly.
That boy said he got a mixtape.
Coming like
It's
the
on the
mixtape.
way.
All right, so now that you guys are 7 months strong, strong, should you lie to keep the peace?
No.
Future
Should
said
you
something very
lie to
beautiful.
keep the peace?
Future said, before I tell you a lie, I'll tell you nothing.
Omission is a lie, though, baby.
Oh, I heard that too. An omission of certain things is a hidden lie. Some shit somebody said. I was like, okay, I forgot who told me
my
that.
thing is this: like, if you ask me a certain question, and I give you a certain answer, more than likely I'm gonna answer the question. More than likely. But
I kind
I'd
of feel
rather
like
not lie to you,
okay.
because that's a big thing.
Like,
I don't want to lie to you.
like, don't you feel like
You know.
what you don't know won't hurt you?
Right.
Well, to a
To
certain
a certain
extent.
extent. I'm a terrible liar,
To
though.
a certain
So
extent.
I can't really.
Cause yeah, she started smiling and shit.
I don't want to date nobody that can lie well.
You know, she
I
started.
can't.
I mean, I'm an honest guy.
I date her because she lie great.
You
No.
don't want that.
I don't want that. I don't want that to be an
I
attribute of
admit that.
yours.
Like, even
No.
if I try, I'd be like averting. I start laughing. He's like, you might as well just answer.
Right, because my eyes start getting big and shit, and I be looking.
So, Brooke, you say omission is
Omission is a lie.
a lie.
Absolutely.
So it's
I
something
agree.
like, so your kids,
I disagree, y'all.
your kids, neither one of you have kids.
Somebody say we ain't got none yet.
Not yet. They on the way. We practicing, y'all. We practicing. But they ain't on the way yet.
No, not.
For more
no,
information, log on to www.bt.com.
/ wrap it up.
/
/wrap it up.
Take it easy. Hell no.
Not right now. Not in the truck.
Not in the
Hey,
truck.
y'all, this is some good cognac, y'all. I'm just
Thank you so
gonna
much.
I know,
Thank
man.
you.
I've been on that shit for a while. Lena's is pretty
Yeah,
good.
it is.
I like
It's
it.
been a while since we had it though.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot what I was going to say with the. You said omission. Omission is a lie. So I wanted to give an example.
Wow.
So since you're on the one with a kid, like your son, you ask your son every day, "Hey man, how's school going?" "Oh, I'm good, Dad. Yeah." "How them grades looking?" "Oh man, I'm good. Then you get the report card. "Nigga, what you?"
Yeah.
So it's something like that though, right?
Right.
It's something like that, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
omission.
My grades was good. My conduct was bad.
But see, this is the thing. The question was how your grades
Clearly.
looking. How your grades looking? Oh, they good, pops or moms or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a lie, right there.
That's a lie right there.
You ain't no admitting.
Because
shit.
you admit
just
you
lying.
yeah.
You just lying.
Like that's how you tell a story, and I went out with these people, but you also had this chick there with you. You did what you did,
right?
But you omitted
that
you had a female with you there. The omission of her makes that situation.
That omission is something else.
But she asked, was there a female there?
But give our example though. Give our example.
Okay.
Okay, so listen, like we don't have no drama, primarily because I really try not to like keep secrets between us. Like if I feel like something finna go down or something's gonna happen, I like I don't like surprises at all. So I wanna
You want to know?
Yeah, as soon as I do something or something, I feel like something finna happen. Like, okay, baby, let me tell you what happened. So like recently, we were invited somewhere, and somebody that I used to like deal with was gonna be there. And before we went, I knew like this person could possibly be there. I was like, you know what? I need to just tell him to see like if he comfortable. Maybe should we even go or not? You know,
look at you.
And let him know
nice.
because ahead of time. Because if this person's there and like I don't know, you never know how people are.
Right.
I haven't seen this person in a long time. I need to let my man know now, like, hey,
somebody might be here.
Somebody might be here, and I told him, and he was like,
what was my response?
He said, "Okay, baby, they don't even matter. We gone.
We gone, folks.
We on the way.
We gone. Cause I ain't worried about Buddy Goof ass anyway. Like,
oh my god,
I'm really not. Whole time.
Fuck you talking about,
Buddy? They niggas Buddy?
Like,
that's
how we talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout to corporate.
If we don't know your name is Buddy. Fuck you talking about? Your name is Buddy.
You damn niggas out here named Buddy.
Oh man,
can't be no better nigga than Eugene.
So I guess this question is for women, but like I'm thinking men can answer. I'm not sure. Let me ask you.
She has the floor. Go ahead.
Do men have to ask the right question in order to get the whole truth?
The thing is, like, if your man asks you a question,
women believe in that don't ask, don't tell.
If it's a direct question,
what you mean, don't
it deserves a direct answer. But a lot of stuff like
it's related to the last question we just asked.
There's some things, and this is something I actually learned from you. Some things are really just not worth talking about.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Like, I don't want to bring that shit up.
Like why?
I didn't tell you about that shit because I don't need to be talked about.
Especially if it doesn't like, and you know, this is like I'm a person that I don't mind talking about my past. Like, oh yeah, let's talk.
Okay.
And
me
like,
neither, right?
For my baby, he's like, you know what? Like, it's in the past. It really doesn't matter. Like, you know, like he'll tell me really like, you know what, baby? To be honest with you, it's really just not worth talking.
You don't want to hear that.
But if she stressed me about it, I'd be like, okay.
Why would you stress him about your past?
Like, I'm not. The thing is, like, I could tell if it's something that he don't want to talk about. Like, if it's,
what gives you like I need to tell this? Is that part of you?
I'm just an open book. Like I just like to talk about my experiences in life. So it's not so much like me venting them. It's stuff I just like.
But that's good though. Honestly, it's a flip side to that. Because if you're talking about things that happened in your past life, that gives your partner a chance to learn.
Definitely.
That gives your partner a chance to learn and to auto-correct themselves for the future to know that whatever it is that y'all was just talking about, we don't need to go through that again. Because obviously, if you spoke of that situation in the past, you don't want to relive it again.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a two-way street with that. Me personally, I'm just like,
if it ain't worth like
shit ain't worth talking about.
He'll be like, baby,
but you know, if it's a certain couple things that's happened in the past, and I feel like you should know that way, you know, not to do no goof ass shit like that. Right. Which you have been doing an excellent job. You know, then so be it. We'll go ahead and talk about it. But if it ain't worth talking about it,
girlfriend boyfriend shit. Is body count an issue?
Did you steal our question?
It is.
You did. You stole it. And
it's important, fellas.
Well, you know,
it's important, fellas.
It's not important.
Hey,
it's important.
That's the couple talking right here.
It's important, fellas.
Oh, the 50-50.
Is body count important?
It's not important.
A woman says it's not important.
J. Cole said it.
It's important.
If you tell me 5, you got to multiply it by 3.
Okay.
I don't make the rules.
But does it really matter?
But see, this is what I learned. Women to get you though. You gotta pay attention. The question is,
a woman already thinks your body count is
how many bodies have you had? She gonna tell you how many boyfriends she had.
Right.
It's not
she gonna tell you how
that's why you gotta multiply by 3.
point exactly. Because she gonna tell you how many boyfriends she had, but she ain't gonna tell you how many
But all them niggas on the side, they can't not bust it down.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Knocked on
human.
that door, you know, let me in, and then
He did yada yada.
Remember you said it's not worth talking about?
some things ain't worth talking
It's not
about.
worth
However, it's important to know, you know, if you have an experimental partner or if you have a partner that's more reserved.
Well, this is my thing. What do you gain from knowing that?
Because I know when I go out, I might see one of them niggas you didn't already did that shit with.
Yeah,
Like,
and right. Goof ass looking at me.
Now you had, if you done had 55 last year,
smirking at me and shit.
Again, but that attests to your ego. Like, why do you need to know that I slept with him? Like, I'm with you.
Well,
I mean, honestly though, it's just,
and you have to think like this is the thing with men. Like, you know how y'all say like, oh, a lot of men say all coochie is the same. Some people say no coochie is the same. No. What you have and what you got going on and what we did and what we experienced is relative to us. So you can't like compare yourself and your experience with me to my experience with another man. That's why that question is not relevant.
Okay.
Like only thing you really need to worry about. Only thing you really need to worry about is if making sure we both clean. We ain't got no alphabets and STDs, right?
STIs.
And those two, you don't want no STIs. And also making sure that the really big deal with body count for me is spiritually transmitted diseases. I believe in soul ties. So I don't really need you to be connected
that is a big deal.
Emotionally and spiritually connected to somebody that you
what's
deal with.
Like,
well, my thing is on that topic,
soul ties?
I do a Carfax report before I buy a car.
Right.
And it shows you how many owners.
Right.
He wants to know who all has owned that for JJ.
Right.
I
Definitely.
mean, that shit don't really bother me,
And
bro.
test drives count too.
It does not
Test
matter.
drives.
Test drives count too. Guys.
Well, and
I want to know who ran your credit.
oh my god,
Hey,
I
that's
didn't
some
even
real
check
shit.
on you like that. I just checked one thing.
I need a Carfax report.
Right.
And I need to know what's really going on. Because just like I say, I'm in this for the long run.
Right.
I need to know how you've been treated
You ain't on that
and
dollar
handled
store shit.
before I got to you. Was you treated good? Was you ran through?
Was your ring?
What's going on?
Okay, 50-50.
I like one on the car.
What about 50-50, y'all?
Yeah, do you believe in 50-50 between a man and a woman in a relationship, in a committed relationship? And what is 50-50 for you guys?
Can I go first?
Go ahead, baby.
Okay. So I was always taught that the man takes care of the household. The man provides.
Right.
The man is a protector. So I feel like my thing is this. If we're going to be staying together, or even if we're not, I need to make sure that all of my bills and all of my, dues are taken care of, which goes for, I mean, what do we need? We need a roof over our head. We need hot water. We need electricity. Cable and all that other stuff. That's
wants.
It's a want. But my thing is all of the needs need to be met. That's how I was taught. That's how I was taught, and that's how I'm gonna teach my kids.
Makes sense.
And that's how I want it to be. But it is a beautiful thing when you have a woman that is willingly able to, assert herself and just volunteer herself to do certain things. Because I date and love a really strong, independent woman, y'all. Like, there are times where
that Kool-Aid?
we don't argue about shit, but a lot of times I be wanting to do things and she tell me like, no, you don't have to worry about it. And you have to check yourself. I'm like, damn, what am I here for? This, that, and the third. But you got to know what you're dealing with.
Right.
She's a beautiful, independent, strong woman, which is something that I wanted because, as a man, this is one thing I always was taught. A man with money can pick any girl he wants.
Definitely.
Any girl he wants.
That's true.
But a woman that got bread and a man ain't got shit, she ain't looking your way. She been gone looking over the buddy ass with the yachts and shit, with the money, with the bank accounts. She got different trust funds, all type of shit going on, right? But the thing is, her herself, she's one of those where she doesn't want to just sit back and look at you like, have headaches and be struggling with stuff, and you can take care of the shit. The shit can be took care of. Everything can be done this, that, and the third. You might have X amount left over. You might not tell her what you got, but she can see what you got. And the whole thing about it is, she's gonna automatically kick in and say, "Hey, baby, I got X, Y, Z." There's been times when we went out and I wanted to pay for shit. She paid for it. And who am I to argue with my lady in public about paying?
Shout out to all them girls out there that's paying for shit. Shout out to y'all.
That's appreciative. It's appreciative.
We
Now the
appreciate
man, I will say, the man does need to take care of his shit.
Of course.
That's just point blank. Off top. But if you got a woman that's coming in and she wants to do certain things, let her do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her do what, you know, if she, hey baby, I want to pay this, that, and the third. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. All right, shit. Say less. Go ahead. He go to the route number.
Say no more.
He go to account number. This the number you call. Sure. You got it. You got
no
your
more.
credit card, baby. You ready?
Say no more.
Say less.
Right. Say less.
But if you're a man that's out here that's just feeding off your chick and you ain't doing shit, bro, I have no type of say so for you. I have none.
Shout out to all them dollar store ass niggas out there.
Brooke, now is your belief still the same way in 50-50?
I mean, it that works for the household. You know me, like from the last time I was here, I'm for whatever works. But that does work for us. Like I know that he's the type. He doesn't ask me for anything, and he does always pay for like the majority of like our dates and stuff. Every time we do stuff, he's always doing stuff. So because he is always doing things, and I don't never have to ask him to do it. You know, even in my prideful nature, when I do need help, and and he can see it.
Very prideful.
Yeah, I'm breaking it though. I'm breaking it.
That's good. Ain't that something?
I'm breaking it because it doesn't get me anywhere, right? And I
you don't want a motherfucker like this all the time.
Right.
You don't want that motherfucker. Look, you don't want that motherfucker. I didn't date that motherfucker like that. Look.
But she's so prideful in the way where
you see that shit? Look.
She'll ask
you don't want that motherfucker.
Like she's asked me for stuff.
Right.
I'm a direct type of guy. I want you to just come straight with it.
Right.
She kind of went the long route with it. I'd be like, baby, look, it's just, for me, it's a lot more simpler if you just ask me. It's either going to be a yes or no question. Even if you go the long route, it's still going to be a yes or no. So I'd rather you just come on with it.
I don't want the no.
Answer.
Like, I don't want you to say no. But he's never told me no.
They never want to hear a no.
He's never told me no about anything. And usually, like, a lot of times before I even ask, like, he'll just go ahead and do it. Like, you know, it'd be stuff like that. But he never asked me for anything. You want to talk about prideful? He don't ask me for anything.
Need some socks or something.
And because I recognize that he needs something, I'll just go ahead and do it without him really having to ask me to do it. And it's kind of like a vice. It works the other way around too, because he'll recognize that I need something, and he just kind of goes ahead and does it. So that's really like what works for our relationship. Like we both are kind of like the same in that regard. So yeah, he does take care of most of the things, but sometimes I do like to surprise him and be like, no, I'm gonna do it. You know.
And she just surprised a nigga a few times, yo. A few times. I'm like, damn, baby, go ahead with your bad self.
You feel me?
Go ahead.
That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Brooke and Corey, your relationship is amazing.
Sound like you're having a good.
Sound like you guys are having a good time. This 7 months has been great. Right. So, it's only 7 months though. You know, it's all lovey-dovey and all that ooshy-booshy. And goosey flooshy.
A lot of people say
you guys passed the 60 day.
Right, we passed the 60 day, 90 day, whatever those marks supposed to be. Like I don't. The thing is, I don't subscribe to the honeymoon phases and everything else society says.
Oh, there is a honeymoon phase.
Everything society says about relationships.
Yeah,
and stuff. Like we create our own paths and set our own.
That's what. Oh my God, that's what. Oh, listen at you.
We're just. That's why it's called. We are just us, and we learn.
Just the two of
Y'all doing. I believe y'all doing what each other wants and needs for your relationship to thrive. And you have to. Okay, my man wants this, then I need to do this to make him happy within his relationship.
And guess what?
And a lot of women are not willing to do that. I'm not gonna do that because that's against my beliefs. It's like, and you wonder why you motherfucking single.
For umpteen years.
You wonder why. Oh, because I got these beliefs. I can't do that because, you my man and you want me to do that. No, that's not what. And you be one. And I wonder why you're this attractive and you're fucking single.
Well, I guess we should ask: is religion important? Then? Is religion important?
That had nothing to do with religion, but that was a great.
Well, you know, beliefs. You know, is religion important?
Yeah, we do. We share
religion is
beliefs.
important,
And
especially
familiar values.
if they
In your beliefs, is beliefs important?
if the religions don't coincide.
So you couldn't date a Muslim.
Because I want to teach my child about Jesus.
I could, because I want to wear that orange thing.
Hmm?
Oh,
I like bacon.
that's a monk. Sorry.
You stupid.
I do. I love bacon. Hickory smoked bacon,
I
thick
mean,
cut bacon.
there's different.
I want me some
You
fly.
Easter swine, brother. Oh,
Just the
hey,
bacon.
There's
hey.
different
Bacon and
denominations
sausage.
of
I do have some fly bow ties,
Islam,
though.
but
Big
I don't think I could do that because
He could be part of
they
it.
think it's in the Quran that they could beat their women. I ain't trying to.
What?
I don't
And
know,
I
my
am
brother.
not that Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
What did you just say?
It's in the Quran that they could beat their women.
Who?
And they can have 7 wives.
What?
Yeah,
Polygamy.
So he can ninja kick his wife.
basically. It's
Oh,
Luke
no,
Cage
no,
shit.
no.
you can only there's a limit to it. You can only beat your wife with like a certain type of stick.
Hey, I'm not sure. And
Wait,
shout out to the
that's the first
Muslims who
time I
watch our
heard that
show.
one.
Guess what? You guys
Baby,
can come
I
on the
would never
Truckcast.
ever,
Come on that shit and defend yourself.
Because we do not know anything about the
Nah,
Quran
I got it on my phone. Don't need to
And we
read
don't
it.
condone that type of
at all.
Well,
Nah,
it's not seen as like improper. It's seen as like
Okay.
discipline. Like your woman, you
You
discipline your woman like
your
you
child,
discipline
she
your
your
child.
wife.
Damn it! Oh, sorry.
Like if she gets out of line,
I don't know how
you could whoop her.
I don't know how I would feel about that if I'm in Walmart and I just see that shit happen. Like, you just slap the shit out of her. Like,
What? No, it's
With a
not
stick.
It's like
With a
a
stick.
like right with a
Like you
stick. Like, he
discipline
pulled a
her.
stick out of his back pocket and just smack her shit.
Sir,
Like,
sir.
But those women, but you know, in Islam, you know, women don't disrespect their man like that because it's already ingrained in them.
Mm.
it's already known that if you say something dumb,
It's already
you get that
ingrained.
stick.
Get your stick.
That
Well,
shit is funny.
I'm grabbing
That's
a
fucked up,
24
though.
pack of toilet paper
Man.
and I'm gonna beam you upside the head.
With your woman.
So might just do a pillow fight.
Right, well,
Pillow
No,
fight's
you know what
fun
you're doing with
though.
toilet paper?
Pillow
Because
fight.
we always
turn
in the toilet
into,
paper aisle.
No, enough for her to bed to piss out you. No.
Always in the toilet paper aisle.
What? No, that's not okay.
As long as it's not a pack
You
of
get nothing
peanuts.
with toilet paper.
No,
Why?
not
Because she
pack of
full of
Ah,
shit.
she be
Like, what-
fucked up.
Full
you
of
are
shit.
fucking hilarious.
You are full of shit.
Full of shit.
Peanuts, nigga. You hear what? You gonna grab the beef? The one that.
Hell
Gotcha,
no.
bitch. Like what the fuck?
What?
Beat the shit out you, bro.
Hey man, I think we did it. One last question. You guys been going strong. 7 months. What is the relationship goal? Each one of you guys answer. What is the relationship
You
goal?
wanna go first?
And Brooke, go first.
Oh, okay.
Your name was
good.
called. Go ahead, go for it.
What is your goal of this relationship?
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get this money. We gonna get married. And we gonna have these babies.
Ooh.
Corey, what is your goal of this relationship?
This is why I'm with her.
Nobody knows about that.
This
Repeat
baby-
it.
She said we gonna get this money.
Shmoney,
We gonna get this marriage. We gonna
marriage,
get babies. We gonna
money, marriage, and
Babies.
what's the M word for babies?
Minions. I don't know.
Minions. We'll go with that. No.
we gonna have some
We gonna some
leaves
mini-me's.
running around.
Mini-me's.
Mini-me's. Money, marriage, and mini-me's. That's what
I
we
like
out
that.
here doing.
3 M's.
We live, baby.
Yes, Brooke is from New Orleans. She's from New Orleans.
The ninth ward, New Orleans
She's from
too.
New Orleans. She down with all them
Ninth
baby,
ward.
all my little waters down there. You know what I'm saying? My baby down there.
Bam,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Down
That's
there,
Hey, shout out to the
and that
people in
singing
New
line. You know what I'm
Orleans,
saying?
though. I ain't gonna lie. They got
I
some
love them.
of the
I
best
love me some New
hospitality
Orleans
ever,
girl.
man.
Yeah.
Best
Ain't nothing like a New
hospitality.
Orleans girl. Everyone be saying that
Ain't
shit.
nothing.
Like a New Orleans girl. I've been
They be
hearing
talking
that
that
shit.
hot
I'm
shit.
from Chicago, my nigga.
Yeah,
Way up north.
yeah.
Ain't nothing like New
So
Orleans.
what brought you down to Texas, fam?
Bullshit. No, let me stop.
You ain't no vice man. Let me find out.
Right,
Right,
No, I
right.
just trying to get my shit together.
Oh, okay,
And the
okay.
shit has been gotten together.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's dope. That's dope.
But,
So yeah, for you,
The people
Corey,
down here?
what is the relationship goal?
Well, I mean, honestly, she said it.
She said it.
She said it. Like
The 3 M's.
the 3 M's. Like she said it. Like definitely got to get this money.
Right.
We definitely gonna get married.
Mm.
Definitely having some children.
It's good when you're in a relationship with somebody that's connected to your purpose.
Ooh, I like that.
And the fact that we both only childs,
Wow.
We gonna have some kids.
Yeah,
Cause I don't want my son and daughter to just be looking for me.
Right.
I'll play with just your brother and sister.
Makes sense.
We ain't had nobody to play with.
Nobody. I was talking to the wall and hoping for a response. And we got it.
That's it.
Damn.
Hey, man. I think we did it, man.
I think we did, man.
We did
That was an amazing show, man.
Amaze balls.
Amaze balls.
What's the name of that liquor? Landy's?
Landy's.
Shout out to Landy's.
Oh, you gonna get some?
Shout
You
out
give
to
them more?
Man, you might as well kill
No,
it.
no, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
I still got a little
I'm off tomorrow.
I'm not.
Hey, shout out to the Truckcast, man. Y'all follow, like, subscribe, comment, man. They been doing their thing.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Shouts out, man. They been having some live conversations.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man. We try to keep it fun and witty,
Right.
entertaining, and you know, we love our viewers. We love people
Yeah.
we love the conversation. It teaches us a lot about ourselves, bro.
Hey, man, for
It,
real.
like by me doing this show, it taught a lot. It made my relationship better with my woman. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Or
right.
my significant other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
And one thing I will say,
Yeah.
ladies,
Uh-oh.
this is for all the ladies out there.
Okay.
get close, get into the camera. If you
Let
give
them
him
know.
some, give him some game. Give him some
No.
game.
Give 'em
I
the
mean,
Listen,
ladies.
ladies,
Fuck you mean? No, sorry. Chicago shit.
straight up and down. When we ask you what's wrong, tell us, please.
Oh my God! Say that shit again, bro. Oh, I'm out.
What's wrong, baby?
I'm about to get the
nothing.
fuck out the truck.
That's some bullshit. That's bullshit.
Hey, that was, hey, man.
I'm
That's
done.
bullshit.
Bye.
You did that.
I'm
That's
fucking done.
You did that.
I'm fucking
I
done.
need you to tell me.
You did that.
Don't leave me guessing. God damn. Don't leave me guessing. Because
You
I am not the type to like to guess.
you did that.
Tell
Is that
me.
shade, baby?
It is not shade, baby.
That
It is not shade.
see, yeah.
But that's
that
for
was
all
a,
of the young
Tell
ladies
us.
That's
that
it.
Don't tell us.
Oh my God.
We need to
That's
know.
it.
We
I don't
need
want to wait till 3 days later.
No.
I do not want to wait till 3 days
Because
later.
I'm feeling good and you still feeling like 3 days later and shit. No.
Right.
My
What's
motherfucker.
wrong, baby?
Oh man,
Can we
just
practice
tell
it
me.
first?
Just
Yeah. But don't say nothing.
You know why? A lot of
Say
women say
something
they say
and
they
I'll
don't.
tell you later.
right.
You know
At
what?
least so I know, okay, I'm expecting. All right, cool.
Corey, you know why I'm saying? I'm saying that like I want to get myself together and see how how can I handle your response. Well, you don't know my response yet
Until you say something.
until you say something.
But now you done with these 3 days, and now every single day I'm going thinking about some bullshit.
Well, have I
Oh.
ever went
Thank
to
you. This ain't about you.
You have not, and he's right. It ain't about you because you don't do that.
Okay,
'Cause you
baby.
tell
We
me.
had a conversation
Okay,
earlier.
baby.
You tell me.
Hey, man,
Alright.
that's what I'm talking about.
Damn, love
But
like a
thank you for saying. All right, you know what?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got. Make sure you guys.
Don't say that,
The
'cause
Portia
Portia's
big head
watching.
ass be
Bro.
saying that shit.
Portia is watching.
She
She
always
always
call
calling
us
us
gay.
gay.
Portia
Shout out
knows
to
she
Portia.
got gay as hell.
Shout out to Portia, Libra
Shout
effect.
out, and that's real love. Shout out to Black Love. I'm not knocking Black Love. I
Black
just
love,
joke.
man.
I joke when I say that shit.
You know what
I got
I'm
my,
saying?
my Katia and my homeboy Apache. Every time they post, I'm
Hey,
like, y'all
we
be
love
gay,
it.
y'all gay. I post on this shit, gay, y'all gay, but they know I be joking.
Right, right.
That's just how I show my love.
We
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
it's-
we know.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout out to everybody.
Yes.
IG,
IG,
Facebook,
Facebook,
YouTube,
YouTube,
All of the above.
all of the.
all social media
How you do it?
platforms. Simultaneously.
That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys keep sending us those truck questions at truckcast2018 at gmail.com. Truckcast2018
Tell
at
your homegirl.
gmail.com.
Tell her. Tell her.
Tell her.
She gonna appreciate it in the long run.
Definitely. Definitely. Hey, Brooke, where can they find you?
Oh, okay. You can find us on Instagram. Okay. I really want you guys, don't follow me. Follow our unpopular opinion. We are talking
Our unpopular opinion, right?
our
Unpopular
Me
opinion.
and my best friend,
Right.
we have an unpopular opinion. We have a podcast, and we are talking about hoes. Are they hoes?
Oh,
And
In
we,
let's
different
just talk
areas.
Oh, we about to be guests, huh?
yes, y'all are.
hey.
We gonna be guests on that show, y'all.
Yes,
It's going
yes.
down.
So we are talking about hoes. We are talking about what is a lady?
You
Like,
the
what does it mean to be a lady? Who taught you how to be a lady? And who put that idea in your
Right.
head?
Right.
And do all women deserve respect regardless? We are getting deep into the topic.
I like that.
Okay.
That's a great one.
Does body count really matter?
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's our unpopular opinion.
That's it.
But tune in and let us know what you think. Join the
Yeah.
conversation on our page.
Yes,
Let us
definitely.
know.
Our
opinions are welcome.
unpopular opinions.
Opinions.
Our
Spelled
unpopular
correctly.
opinion on Facebook and on Instagram.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Brooke. Corey, Where can they find you, brother?
Y'all can find me at Our Unpopular Opinion.
Definitely.
Please follow, like, subscribe, comment, share.
Right.
All of
There it
the above.
They got a YouTube.
We working on it. We
It's
got,
coming
IG,
soon.
we got an IGTV. We got an
Okay,
IGTV.
yeah, the IGTV do.
Do we have
something.
IGTV?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
IGTV.
Y'all support them, man.
Hey, man.
Truckcast
The
is shit.
Truckcast, man. We here.
They get
Thank
you
y'all,
lit.
man. Come out to Truckcast to be on the show. You get tacos on us because we ain't
Right.
buying you that hot shit. We get you some dollar taco. We ain't ballers. We just good popular.
Dollar Tacos hitting dope.
Dollar tacos are
Don't
here.
be misled.
Ain't
Right.
nobody else saying they don't like them tacos.
They
man.
love them.
They always,
love 'em.
We been
everybody
back.
come back.
I brought him back because y'all brought us.
Right,
And we
right.
came back and we
Right.
stole y'all's spot.
Ain't no. Sharing is caring.
That's it. That's it. We want everybody to come out, man.
So you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
been a
We
great
did our
show,
thing.
man.
We did. It was a great show.
Oh, before we go,
Go
y'all.
ahead.
Before we go, I do have one question.
Uh-oh.
I do have one
Oh,
question. I have one question.
Yeah.
Now, how do y'all feel about kissing y'all women when they have lipstick and all that other shit on their lips? As men, what's y'all?
Y'all say y'all don't mind?
I don't mind.
Y'all don't mind? Okay. I had to get to that because at first I was like, "Fuck that." I'm not walking around looking like no clown, looking like no gay ass nigga.
Use my goddamn hand, wipe it out.
However,
Okay.
you right. All it takes is a boom.
Yeah.
That's it,
Boom,
yeah.
baby, you got some wipes in your purse.
Right.
Boom,
Right.
on here.
Oh, she want to kiss all the time with lipstick on the mouth?
He want to kiss all the
I've
time.
grown into that
Okay.
because
Okay.
I'm not much of a kisser though. I never really be.
I'm a kisser. I'm a kisser. I'm a
You
kisser.
like the tongue, huh?
Yeah,
I'm a kisser.
kissing leads into a lot of other great
Yeah,
things.
I'm a great kisser. Well, I've been set up, but yeah, I like to kiss. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Just man, wipe that shit off.
I've gotten to that, y'all. I'll wipe it off now.
Wipe that off.
Yeah,
I've
wipe
become
that
proud.
off.
Kiss your girl, man. It's okay.
Do it right now for me. All right. God damn it.
Y'all done.
Truckcast 2018@gmail.com. Send us those truck confessions. Make sure you continue to follow us, subscribe, like, share the show. Like
Share
you said.
the show, guys.
Share the show.
Share the show, man. Please share the show on YouTube.
Yeah.
IG, Facebook. Share the show. Tell your friends, your grandma, your uncle, your mama, your first cousin, the girl down the street that you beat up 2 weeks ago. Share the show with them, okay? Tell them about it, all right?
Yeah.
Come on.
There it is, right
There
there.
it is, yeah.
Hey, man, I want to thank Brooke. I want to thank Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Great couple, beautiful couple.
And we wish out much success in the
Definitely.
future.
The 3 M's.
Mhm.
Definitely, man. Hey, it's your main man, Humvee.
It's your boy DB.
Hey, we'll see you next time.
Peace.